Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Fouled off to the right. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. And that one gets past the catcher. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just
up the middle. And that's off the second base bag.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Mookie Betts. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
0-2. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he deals. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's in there. Here's Teoscar Hernandez calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Ground ball could be two. The underhand flip. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the... And we're back. And towing the slab here, Roki Sasaki. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Sasaki measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Going to count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. just missed. Out to short. Bats up with it. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Two out, space is empty. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Edman squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. The 4th game of the World Series. And here comes Tommy Edman. Gore back to work. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Right. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's in the dirt. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 4 of the World Series. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here is Freddie Freeman. A double and a run scored his first time up. Down and away for ball 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 2nd. Outside low. Now 2-0. Freeman hits it in the air. Santander drifts towards it. He's got it, and that is that. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer, and it's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Vladdy with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Next pitch is outside. way out front for strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Here's Riley Green. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Sasaki, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
Santander over at first with one away.
Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Throw sails over his head at first. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one. Back now in Toronto. On to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
No.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mookie to hit. And Mookie takes.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Jays, David Wright. Lifted in the air, right field. Pajes under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
And it's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That one not close. Now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blue Jays go. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Gore ready to fire now. Strike 2.
0-2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Schreck under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Andy Pajes now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees. Pajes, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
That one ripped. Reaching down and makes the grab. Tommy Edman at the plate. That one hit to right. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Addison Barger. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Jays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
The Jays trailing by 2 here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a foul straight back.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. That one way inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Shred at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one fouled off. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And downstairs. And that is out of play. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Man at second. That one at triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up. And that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone because as a hitter...
Oh, now this ball gets down. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little.
Zips it across. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Off the batter's eye and gone. A soaring shot to center. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Betts stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2. The 4th game of the World Series. Leading off, Anthony Santander. Sasaki back to work. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 0-1. Ball 1 there. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. Puts it away for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tap foul at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Strike three. Sasaki gets the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the base.